Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing a full face of Colourpop. So recently in the mail I got the new Frozen collection and I am super excited to give these a try and use all. Colourpop is a super affordable brand and you can get them at Ulta, you can get them online. And I just thought that this would be a good opportunity to use these and to let you guys know what I think. If you haven't already, please subscribe and leave me comments down below of anything you'd like to see in the future. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Let's go ahead and get started. Okay guys, well, I'm gonna do my eyes first and I don't have an eyeshadow primer from Colourpop, so I am just going to use the new concealer, the Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Creamy Concealer, and this is in the shade Light 40N. So I'm just going to pop that on my eyelids. And y'all know me, I like to use way too much product, more than I need to. But it's just what I do. And then I am going to use my e.l.f. Flawless Concealer brush to blend that out. So I'm just patting it in like so. My husband is steam cleaning our carpets out there. This is Wednesday, the day before Thanksgiving, and we have a bunch of people coming over tomorrow. So he is busy cleaning. I did clean too. I'm doing laundry, washing sheets, and doing all that kind of stuff, but I wanted to go ahead and film this for you while I could. Okay. So now that my eyes are primed, I have a couple of different Colourpop things going on. I have a ton of Colourpop palettes. I love them. They're great quality. These are some of the ones I have. I've purchased all of these. I don't get any kind of PR. So, oh, and I forgot another one. So these I keep, you know, all in my drawer right there. So I also have the brown sugar palette that wasn't there. So today I am going to be using, I think the Frozen and the Disney Masquerade palette. I have not used this one yet. I bought the whole PR bundle and I haven't used it yet. I used this yesterday, really like it. I bought both of the PR sets from the new Frozen collection, so I'm excited to use those. Here's the Frozen palette, and if you guys want me to do a more in-depth tutorial on the new Frozen collection, let me know and I can definitely do that for you. So I think I'm going to start with the, let's see, no, there is not a matte cream shade to set that concealer down. So I'm just going to use the Colourpop No Filter Setting Powder to set my primer down. And just another Flawless Concealer brush from e.l.f. And I'm just going to pat that all over where I set that concealer down. My skin has been acting crazy. I have all these little breakouts and it's just not pretty. It's red. It's not usually that bad, but whatever. Okay, so then for a transition shade, I am going to go in first with this shade in the Disney Masquerade palette called Pip, right there. So I'm going to use my JH30 brush and I'm just going to pick that up and I'm going to put that all over the lid, into the crease. I'm always kind of messy with my initial transition color. I just kind of put it wherever I feel like it. I'm so excited for Thanksgiving tomorrow. So excited. Last year I was sick on Thanksgiving and I didn't get to enjoy the time with my family or eat any of that yummy food. So I am super excited for tomorrow. We're actually going to my husband's tonight. My husband's my in-laws, my husband's family tonight. They always do Thanksgiving on Wednesday. So I get to do Thanksgivings. And I'm actually currently on the Weight Watchers plan. I've lost about 20 pounds. it's the second time I've done it. I did it a few years ago for a wedding and I lost about 100 pounds. And then, like with any plan, the minute you stop following it, you put all the weight back on. And I did, and then some. So I am currently following that plan, but for today and tomorrow, I'm not gonna be as strict as I should be with it because I didn't get to enjoy Thanksgiving last year. So, okay, next I'm going to go into the Anna palette and I'm going to pick up this shade right here, and it is called Wind. And I'm just going to buff that directly over the first shade that I laid down. And then in just a little bit, we have to take, so in my last video, I told you guys that I was taking my daughter to have her, MRI results from her knee done. And it turns out that she was born with too much meniscus. It's called discoid meniscus. So she's 13 and it's been bothering her for a good while now. And when we had it looked at a few years ago and they told us that it was growing pains, but the pains have not gone away. So here we are, and she is gonna have to have surgery to have some of that meniscus moved. So we meet with the surgeon today at 3:30. So we have to do that and then go to my in-laws, and just a busy, busy day, but I'm excited. Okay, next I'm going to pick up the shade Nutmeg right here, and I'm going to put that in the crease on top of those other shades, but not bring it as high up. And I am going to go in with this is the Colourpop E1 brush. So I'm just gonna pick that up. Ooh, such a pretty shade. I like that. This is a good brush for getting colors right in that crease. You know, when you're someone like me that picks up too much product and goes crazy, it's good to not bring it too high. So I'm just buffing that back and forth, and then I'm gonna build that up a little bit. Don't worry, we'll blend out those edges. And I'm kind of bringing it into the lower part of my lid, like the V, the outer V too. Okay, what do we think of that? I like that. It's very orange and very fall. I like it. Okay, then I'm going to take a clean blending brush. This is the Luxie 250 large eyeshadow blending brush. Doesn't have any product, and I'm just going to blend that shadow out. Like so. Okay. And then I think, I don't want to do a cut crease or anything like that today, so I think I'm going to, guys, look at this glitter shade right here. Isn't that, ooh, I just stuck my finger in it. It is called Royal Ball, and it is definitely a pressed glitter. Look at that. I don't know if the camera's gonna do it justice, but that is beautiful. Look at all that glitter. I don't know if you guys can see it. Yeah, see how it has like a gold reflect? I really, really like that shade. Very pretty. Oh my God. Let's go in with something on the lid. Let's see. I think I'm going to pick up, I think I'm going to keep it gold for Thanksgiving, you know, keep with the Thanksgiving colors. So there, I have two gold shades to pick from. I have this shade called Earth in the Anna palette, really, really pretty. And then there is this shade, Mrs. Potts, right there in the Disney Masquerade palette. So I'm gonna swatch both of them and compare them. That one's like a coppery penny color. And then this one, they're very similar. The Frozen shade's a little bit lighter. This is just a smidge deeper. So I think I'm going to go in with the shade in the Frozen palette called Earth. All right, and I'm just gonna use, I always use my fingers to blend out I have glitter everywhere. I kind of wish I wouldn't have swatched that shade. I'm going to pick up this shade on my finger. I always apply these kind of shades with my finger. I think you get the best payoff, and I'm just going to put that all over the lid. Oh, so pretty. It kind of makes me think of the colors changing, or the leaves changing, the colors on my eyes. I don't think the camera's picking up quite how pretty that shade is. It's gorgeous, you guys. Very, very pretty. So I'm just going back and forth and intensifying that shade a little bit. Oh yeah, you can see it, and you can see it right here where it's, I like the way it makes my eyes pop, my blue eyes. Okay, and then I'm just gonna go back in and intensify the creases a little bit, or the other shades a little bit. So I'm gonna go back in with the Colourpop E1, back into that shade Nutmeg, and just work that back into the crease in the outer V. I'm gonna wear falsies today. I think I'm gonna keep them pretty natural. Do falsies ever look natural? But I'm not gonna go as dramatic as I have in the past. So then once I have that built back up, I'm gonna go back in with a blending brush. This is the Sephora Collection Pro Crease brush, and I'm gonna go back in with the shade Wind and just blend out that a little bit more. I like my crease, my shadow to come up pretty high. I feel like I have a ton of space between my eyebrow and my lid, so I get to do a lot in there, I feel like. Okay, what do we think of that? Do we like it? I'm satisfied. I like that. It's perfect for Thanksgiving. It's a perfect Thanksgiving look, I feel like. Okay, super simple. So I'm going to get another makeup wipe. That first makeup wipe is covered in glitter, so I'm not going to use that. I just have a dirty t-shirt on. Y'all excuse my t-shirt. I have a couple t-shirts that I wear because I am so messy when I do my makeup. I don't get dressed until after my makeup's on, and I have a couple makeup stained t-shirts, but I love them and I like to be comfortable. So I am just going to clean that up underneath the eyes. And I'm not gonna do a winged liner today. I'm just gonna do, I feel like the eyeshadow's pretty dramatic. Not dramatic, but you know, it's pretty neutral, but I like the way it looks. I don't want to take away with winged liner. Okay, and for liner today, I'm going to use the Colourpop liquid liner in numero uno. Okay, I can't talk and do eyeliner at the same time. I don't know how people do it. I can barely get a straight line on my own, never mind talking while trying to do it. Okay, and because I am gonna go in with lashes today, I am going to tightline the upper lash line. And I don't have a black Colourpop liner, so I'm just gonna go in with the Colourpop Creme Gel Liner in the shade Call Me, which is like a chocolate brown color. And I don't really need it to be black because I'm gonna have lashes. I just don't like that gap. Okay. And then for lashes, I do even have Colourpop lashes. So I have the shade Mommy that I wore last week. If you follow me on Instagram, those are the lashes I'm wearing in the picture where I have the red lip. Really, 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 really pretty lashes. They're called Mommy, but they're a little bit more dramatic than what I'm going for today. So I have Miss and Queenie. And I think I'm gonna go in with Miss today, because it'll add a little bit something. That's what they look like right there. I've used them once before. It'll add something, but it won't be overly dramatic, where I feel like it'll take away from that beautiful gold on my lids. So before I put on mascara, I am going to, I'm getting out my lash tools here. Okay, so I'm going to use the Duo Brush On Adhesive Lash Glue. This one right here. Okay, while that is getting tacky. Okay, and for mascara, I'm going to be using the Colourpop BFF mascara in the shade Black on Black. Can anybody apply mascara without making that crazy face. I know I make it. I'm gonna try not to make it today, but I probably will. See, there it goes. It's really hard. See, it doesn't look bad with my natural lashes, but I just want to add just a little bit with the falsies. So have you guys started your Christmas shopping yet? I have not. I have not bought one present, not one. I am definitely slacking this year. Usually by now I have something bought. I don't have anything, nothing. Okay, so let's go ahead and pop on these lashes. Okay, those actually went on really easy. I like the Colourpop lashes. I've worn them a few times now. I have 3 of the styles and I like them. These aren't, like I said, they're not overly dramatic where I feel like it's too much. Just kind of pressing those to my, pressing my natural lashes together with those to make sure they're on there really good. But those actually applied super easy. I'm very pleased with my eyelash application today. Never goes quite that easy, I promise. I don't know, am I getting myself out of focus here? So I'm just gonna squeeze. That is what they look like right there. Really like these lashes. They're very pretty and they applied super easy. Okay, and I don't have a primer spray from Colourpop. I think they might have one out now, but I don't have one. So I am just going to, actually, is their setting spray a primer spray too? Let's look. I'm gonna try it. So this is the Colourpop All-Star Face setting. It says setting spray, but I'm gonna try it. So I am just going to spray my face with that. Whew, that's an aggressive sprayer. Okay, and once that has dried down, I'm face primer. It is the Matte Blur Primer. I'm just gonna put that on my face. Oh, I'm gonna shake it up first. That was kind of liquidy. So I'm just going to apply this all over my face. And it looks like that right there. And just work that in all over my face. And for foundation today, I'm going to be using the Colourpop No Filter Stick Foundation, and I am in the shade Light 40N. And I just kind of paint that. I like the way it smells. It kind of smells like raw vanilla cake batter. To blend that out, I'm actually going to be using the Colourpop Pretty Brush Blending Sponge. I've never used this before, so first impression. And I'm just gonna work that into the skin, like so. I like this sponge. So far, I don't have any complaints. It's smaller than my, usually I use the e.l.f. Total Face Sponge. It doesn't look, when this one is wet though, it gets much bigger. So this is wet and it's the same size as this one dry, so. But I'm just pressing that into the skin. And blending it down my neck onto my ears. Might be a little bit yellow for me, but we'll make it work. I have so much texture on my skin right now. I don't know what's causing it. It's frustrating me. And I'm actually going to be mixing the 2 Colourpop concealers because I have the new hyaluronic acid one, but it's too dark, and then I have the no filter concealer and it's too light. So I think if I mix these, it'll be perfect. I've never mixed them before, but we'll give it a try. So I'm just gonna put that on right underneath my eyes. And on my chin. And bring it on my forehead. And then same thing, I'm just gonna go right over. See how light that is? That concealer's crazy, crazy light for me. But I think mixing them will be perfect. And then I'm just gonna blend those out with that same sponge. And on my forehead, I really just wanted a little bit more coverage. I could see some of my freckles peering through, so it's pretty. I like those mixed together. And then just bring that as close to that lower lash line as I can. I like the sponge for blending out my under eye concealer because it's small. I think I like it. And then to set my whole face today, I'm going to be going with the Colourpop No Filter Setting Powder, and this is in the shade Translucent. And I'm just gonna pop some right into the lid and then set the under eyes first before those crease. Not really baking as much as I'm pressing that in. And then I'm gonna blend out the forehead, my whole face with this powder. So Jaclyn Hill launched her highlighters yesterday. And I think she said that the lighter shades sold out in 2.5 minutes. Y'all, that's crazy. I mean, I'll be honest, I love Jaclyn Hill. I know she's gotten a lot of flack here recently because of the whole lipstick thing. I did buy lipstick, I only bought one, and there's nothing wrong with it. Nothing. I mean, I didn't see anything in there that I should be concerned about. But she's human. I know I have done things that I'm not proud of. I've made mistakes. So I did get the Flash palette, the one that sold out in 2.5 minutes, and I will be using it because I like her. Like I said, she's human. She makes mistakes. We all make mistakes. I've done things I'm not so proud of in my life too, so I will let you guys know what I think though. I'm really excited to get that in the mail and try it. So, okay, for bronzer, we are going to be using, I'm not sure if this is still available, but it's the Mirror's Face Duo. It looks like this right here. And I'm going to be, I'm going to be using this bronzer shade right here. They don't have names. Oh yeah, this is Opening Act, and this is Main Attraction. And I don't love this highlighter. It doesn't really show up very well on my skin tone. You can see it right there. It's pretty. It just doesn't show up on my skin, so I don't use that. It'd be pretty as an eyeshadow topper. But today I'm just going to use the bronzer. And I will use this to contour and bronze my whole face because that's all I have from Colourpop. So I bring my bronzer all into my hairline. I like to add a lot of color back to my face because I'm so pale. It's pretty. It's a pretty bronzer. If it's not available, I hope they make it available again because I don't know if you can maybe buy this in a single. I'll have to look. Because it's definitely a pretty shade. I feel like it's good on my pale skin. And then just bring the rest down. I'm not adding any more product there. I'm just blending that out. Oh, and that was the Morphe E34. And then I take my NARS Ita brush and I'm just gonna go in with that same shade and just kind of build up some definition in my cheeks right there. Like that. See, you can kind of see especially on that cheek. And I think I might bake today because I got kind of messy. And then I always just bring it on the sides of my nose like that. Again, just to add color. It's a bit much right now and I'll blend that out, but I like to add color back to my face. I feel like I'm just pale. I have to do a face mask tonight. I have so much texture on my skin. It's crazy. And then for blushes, I have 4 blushes. So in the Disney Masquerade set, I bought the whole PR kit because I'm a sucker for Disney and those collections are beautiful. But there were 4 pressed powder blushes. So you have Court of Miracles, which is, it's a little pink for me. I'm not sure that I would use that today. It's not the look I'm going for, but I'll use it. You can always go in with a light hand. Then you have, this was called Floating Lights for Tangled, and mine was empty. I could have reached out to their PR and told them, or not their PR, I don't get PR. I could have reached out to their customer service and told them that it was empty, but it was a mistake. No big deal. And then we have Enchanted Mirror, which is very, very pale. I think I want something a little bit deeper than that. And then you have Kissing a Frog right there. So I think I'm gonna go in with this one. It's really, really pretty shade. So I'm going to go in with my Clinique stippling brush and pick that up. Ooh, holy pigment. That is pigment. I'll blend that out, guys, I promise. Wow, and then you guys know I like to run it across the bridge of my nose like that. Wow, yeah, we're definitely gonna be baking today because I gotta clean up some of that. That is crazy. That was very, very pigmented blush. Very pretty blush, but it is very pigmented. Okay, so then to clean some of that up, I'm actually gonna use that same concealer, or that same setting powder, and I'm gonna just bake a little bit underneath my bronzer, just so it'll help clean some of that up. I kind of went a little crazy, so I'm just gonna do that right there. And then I'll use a stippling brush, and I'll bring that up to kind of lighten up those products, because man, that's crazy. That is pigmented. I love Colourpop. I have yet to use anything that I just wasn't obsessed with, because I mean, that blush, I'm sure it's less than $10, I know, and you guys can see the pigment that gave me. It's beautiful. While that is baking, I am going to go ahead and do my eyebrows. And last time I didn't do my eyebrows on camera, and I got a lot of questions about my eyebrows, so I will try my best to do them on camera. And I will be using the Colourpop Precision Brow Pencil in the shade Champagne Blonde. And I have the hardest time getting my eyebrows to look the same. I know that everyone says your brows are sisters, not twins, but sometimes I feel like mine they're cousins. They're not even sisters some days. Maybe second cousins. But I really like this brow pencil. I've purchased it a few times. I'll purchase it again. It's really creamy. It's only a couple of dollars. I feel like it's a good shade for me. So that is what we're looking at right now. So you can kind of see. And then right here, anywhere that kind of has like bald spots, I guess. But that's what I'm gonna do for eyebrows today. And then to set my eyebrows, I'm gonna go in Colourpop Brow Boss Gel in the shade Blonde. And I just run this right through my brows. And I really like this product as well. I've purchased this a few times. I like the way it sets my brows. Really, really good product. Again, you just can't beat the price. I'm gonna probably say that 50 times this video, but it's true. Okay, I am going to take a large stippling brush. This is the Sigma Duo Fiber F50 brush, and I'm gonna take that powder and kind of bring it up to blend out some of that blush. because that blush was pigmented, and then blend out my nose. Just really work on blending out those products. So it's still kind of intense, but my face kind of eats blush products and stuff. So by the time I blow dry my hair and leave today, I feel like it'll be sunken in. Okay, and then for highlighter today, the Disney Masquerade collection also came with 4 pressed highlighters. So you have, this is Horse and Carriage, which I think it's like a champagne gold, really pretty. I think that's the one I'm gonna go in with today. Then you have, this one's a little bit deeper, and it is called Coronation. And then you have this is too deep for me. That would be like a blush topper, but it is called Andalasia. I've seen this movie, but I can't remember this. And then this last one's a lavender, excuse me. This is a lavender highlight called Big Tough Girl. I don't know that I'd use this. I'd use it as an eyeshadow, but I don't know that I'd get a ton of use out of that as a face highlighter. So we are going to use the Horse and Carriage. Yes, that is so pretty. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? It's very blinding at the tip of my nose. Look at that. Blend that out a little bit. Wow, I think this is the best highlight that Colourpop has come out with. That's really pretty. Look at that. Very pretty. I actually think I need to blend that out a little bit. So I am going to take, this as a clean Luxie small contouring brush, and I'm just gonna kind of blend that out. Beautiful. Okay, and then along with in the Masquerade collection, there were a ton of lip products. So this is all of them. Some of them are, let's see, are they all Luxe Liquid Lips? Yep, looks like it. So I am going to go in with, I think, one of these two. There is Beast and Flynn. So that's what they look like right there. I think I'm gonna go in with this one, which is Flynn, and I'm not gonna line my lips, I don't think. Yeah, I'm gonna use the Lumiere lip pencil. I'm not gonna fill my lips in, I'm just gonna line them. And then I'm gonna go in with the shade Flynn. I like the applicator, that's nice. It's a very pretty color. So what do you think of that? I think that's really pretty. And to finish off the lower lash line, I'm gonna go back into the Frozen palette and take a pencil brush, and I'm going to go into this shade called Charades, this bottom shade right here. And I'm gonna run that along the lower lash line. And then to blend that out, I'm just going to take a pencil brush. This is the Sigma E30 pencil brush. And I'm gonna go in with that shade right here. And I'm just gonna run that right underneath to blend that out. And then before we put on lower lash mascara, I'm gonna go ahead and set my face because I don't want it to transfer. So I'm gonna go back in with the Colourpop All-Star Face Setting Spray and spray my whole face. Smells really good. And for lower lash mascara, I'm just gonna go back in with that Colourpop BFF mascara. And I might run a little bit of this on the lashes, I'm not sure yet. Yeah, I'm just gonna have some powder in my lashes, so I'm just gonna run a little bit of that in there. Okay, now I'm going to go blow dry my hair. You can see how curly it's drying. get dressed, and I will be right back. Okay guys, so I dried my hair, just ran the hair straightener through it, got a shirt. I feel very fall. I feel like this is appropriate for Thanksgiving dinner. So that's it. That's my full face of Colourpop. Thank you so much for watching. If you've made it all the way through this video, please leave me a comment down below and let me know. I do have a surprise for someone. I'm not gonna say what. It could be the 20th subscriber, it could be the first person to comment on a video, but I do have something that I would like to give someone. So please comment, please give me likes, share my videos, and I will see you guys in my next one. Happy Thanksgiving. Bye.